Okay, let me know if you can hear me now. We'll try that and see if it works. Oh, yay. Okay. Okay, and it's not only because now it's on YouTube instead of Facebook. Because I got a new computer, we downloaded the new streaming software, and it's totally different to what I've been using for the last 4 years. So got to get used to the whole thing. And it's not as if before I could just go, Josh, help. Good morning, Ria and Laura. I'm on my own. I got to figure it out on my own. Hi, Kristen. Good morning, everybody. So I thought I'd start today with just cutting out the digital files. I guess you didn't hear me at the beginning because there was no sound. But this is the last page kit that I had prepared to go on that crop that I was going to back in October. This is the last one that had pictures. This one didn't have any titles or anything like that, because I think I had only done maybe 30 some of them with the titles and everything. Oh, I guess I gotta go get my punches. They're not far. That's the great thing about having everything organized. Man, I find stuff. So apart from Project 100 kits you started making, are you all out now? Yes. Yes, except for the new Project 100. That's it. And that's why I'm like, okay, I got to get that done. I got to get more page kits done. Although, I don't really have any plans to go to a crop, in-face crop or whatever. In-person crop for probably till the fall. I'm thinking till the fall. That's what I'm thinking. Can you guys hear my computer? It just feels like it's working extra hard. Hopefully it's far enough from the mic. I don't remember it working that hard usually when I go live, but can't hear? Okay, good. You know what? The delay doesn't seem as long. The delay doesn't seem as long as on Facebook. On Facebook, I would have to wait a long time before I would get an answer. You got a day crop booked for June, but nothing else? Yeah, well, there is a weekend. There's a couple of weekends that I know about. But April and May are busy months for us because of Mason's tournaments and stuff. So I don't think I'll be going to any. So, do you know what I just realized just before I started this? And I don't know if it's too late. I don't know if it's too late because it's 2 weeks away. So I don't know if it's too late to do. Hi, Brenda. Good morning. And Brenda's from Mississippi. I was going to do a virtual crop the weekend of May 14th. And I just totally forgot to put it up. I am so focused on other stuff right now. Totally forgot. Totally forgot to put it up. So I don't know, because I was going to do a class in May, like a regular class. Not like a scrapathon, but a regular class. You were thinking there was a virtual crop soon? Yeah, it was supposed to be May 14th, but I don't know if it's enough time. Do you know what I mean? To advertise for it and kind of do it. You're going this Saturday to a small crop? Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Oh, Brenda, I hope you're okay. Brenda says she's watching from her hospital room. Wishing you well, Brenda. There. So I don't know what to do now. Because I was going to put it up about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I could put a post on the Facebook group to see if it's too soon. I'll probably do that once we're done with the live. Once it's done with the live, once we're done with the live. So yesterday, I spent most of the day with Josh and Katie. We cooked a meal together and we had supper together. So that was fun. We haven't done that in a while. We haven't done that in a while. And our weekends, we're on the road. Like this weekend again, we're going 2 hours away to a couple of hockey games. How are they both doing? Katie's starting to do I think a little better. I won't say much better, but a little better. That has shook her to the core. The death of, one of her little girls there from cheerleading. And then last week, just found out today that Rachel Reynolds is in hospice. Let's all say a prayer and send good scrappy vibes to our YouTube. Oh, that's sad. Hi, Snuggies. Crafty Corner. Or Crafting Corner. That's sad. We had one of Mason's little teammates from last year. His dad was just tragically killed in a car accident on April 15th. So what are we today? April 28th. So a couple weeks ago. Do I usually diamond paint? I do some diamond painting. Hi, Carmel. I do some diamond painting, but I usually do like a real-time video. With diamond painting. Actually, I haven't diamond painted in a long time. Hi, Michelle. Insomnia? Oh, no. She's in California. So you're what, 4 hours behind us? So it's 5 o'clock in the morning? I always get mixed up whether it's daytime or if it's standard time. Whether you're 4 hours or 5 hours behind us. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty early for you, Michelle. There. We're almost done cutting. We got our tags to cut. And I don't even know, you know what? I don't think I'll cut those now. I'll cut them if I need them. So Snuggy's Crafty Corner. Do you just do diamond painting or do you do other crafts too? For you, it's 7:24 in the morning. So you're a couple of hours behind me. It's 9 here. It's 2:15 in the Netherlands. Okay, I don't know if I'll cut this quite yet. Okay, I think we're going to use this as the background. I don't use colored cardstock very often. And I think we're going to do some stamping today. It's 10:15 p.m. Where did you say you were from, Carmel? Australia, yes. So you would be the same time as our buddy Tulu. Okay. I think, you know what? And if I don't like this, not a big deal. There's a second side. You mainly, Snuggies says, I'm a multi-crafter, multi-gamer, mainly diamond painting, and make stuff for diamond painting. Oh, cool. I never even thought of doing some lives for diamond painting, but that would be fun too. I'm just going to use this background stamp here. And just stamp on the background. Just stamp on the background. Okay. All right. Now, I did grab some stamps, some word stamps. And these stamps here. But I don't know if I'll use these. I don't know if I will use these. Okay, I'll use some of the words, I think. There's some words here too. And basically, we're just going to make a mishmash of words. So we'll do on vacation, escape, have fun, explore. Okay. And then I have my Tim Holtz blocks. I'm just gonna, even if they don't stamp properly, that's okay. I don't even know what's gonna show at this point. Let's do have fun. And the great thing is if I don't like it, I'll just turn it around. Okay, we need some baby wipes. So funny because I had all these, you know, I think it was probably like 6 months that I had the same baby wipe container. And then in the last 2 months, I'm on my 3rd baby wipe container. And that's because I've done so much mixed media stuff that I'm using baby wipes all the time. All the time. Anybody scrapping today, or are you just watching? Woo! That's all good. That's just extra extra stuff on the layout. Not a big deal. Okay, so these are the photos that I want to use. Just like that. Let's mount those. I wish I had die cuts that were like huge mosquitoes, because right here what we're doing is putting mosquito spray on. Repellent, which I hate. Listening while I do the adult work thing too. And Snuggie says drying and maybe diamond paint later. Okay, let's put this right here. Do you know what I'm like addicted to the last few days, or I guess the last week? Carmel says all my stuff is packed up for the 3-day retreat I'm going on tomorrow. Oh, cool. So she's just watching. We were just talking about how I don't think that I'm going to be going to a crop till at least October. And that's fine. It is what it is. You know what? I don't know if I'll use both. I'll use both. Man, I love summer, but I hate bugs. Hate bugs. We have so many mosquitoes and they're so annoying. They are so annoying. And especially this place here, like we're in the middle of nowhere. So mosquitoes galore. Galore. Okay, I'm trying to think what I want to do with these pattern papers. Just wondering if I just want to do maybe some, I don't know, some flags underneath or something like that. I don't know. I really didn't plan anything. Usually I would kind of planned stuff the day before, but because my kiddos were here yesterday, or two of them, we hung out and chatted and cooked. It's funny because a big thing for our family is cooking. Cooking and eating. That's our thing. We love to cook and eat. It's funny because Josh is at the point where, you know, he wants to learn new recipes and stuff. Laura says, having a bit of a tidy up in the craft room, but hoping to scrap when you're done. Yeah, ever since I did that cleanup after Scrapathon, my scrap room has stayed clean. And every day I just clean up. And then once or twice a week, I pick a different area of my scrap room and I clean up. Okay, I started saying that I'm totally addicted to something lately, and then I just kind of stopped. I started watching Outlander on Netflix. I read the first book, and then I listened to the first season. There's 16 episodes, and I watched the entire season in 1 week. Michelle said, I tidied up yesterday in my scrap room all day. Now I'm ready for the virtual crop and create classes this weekend. Cool. Yeah, sometimes you need a good cleanup just so that you can find stuff in your craft. Kristen says, oh, that is so good. Oh my goodness. I am, like I said, it took me a week. I watched the entire season 1. Now I'm like, okay, I got to read book 2 so that I can keep watching the seasons, because there's 5 seasons out there. 5 seasons. So I need to read the other books so I can... I'm not liking this. I'm not loving this at all. You try to tidy up at the end of the day, but things get put in the wrong places. Then I get frustrated. Yeah, I've done that sometimes. Now I try to stop before I'm too tired. I don't know if I want to stamp on the layout. I don't know. Let's take have I watched Bridgerton yet? Oh my goodness, yes. I've watched season 1, I think 3 times. And I've only watched season 2 once. I've only watched it once. But love it. And I've read book 1, book 2. See, that's the thing. I want to make sure that I read the books before I watch the seasons. So the next thing I'm going to watch is Virgin River, because I've already read book 1 of that. So that's on the agenda next. Okay, I thought I had a few. I don't know. Like, I find you love Virgin River. You haven't started that one yet, but that will be your next binge. Currently binging a YouTube channel. Virgin River's good too. I love the book. If the show's anything like the book, the book was really good. And there's more than one book for that one too. See, I don't know. What do you guys think? I can put on this side or this side. I'm at the point where I want to keep some layouts kind of clean. I've just done so many mixed media layouts. I think once in a while it's just nice to do just the regular layout. You didn't know that Virgin Rivers it's a book series. It is, you always like the book better anyway? I find that too, because you just get just so much more detail, right? Kristen says, I like the clean, maybe add a frame to it. A frame to what? Like frame the whole background, you mean? I think I like this. I think I like that. Yes, the background. Yeah, I'd have to decide that now too, because I would need to cut this down. So before, I'm trying to center it just like that. Just like that. So last night, I was just going to watch my regular, like 1 episode, and I ended up watching 4 episodes. 4 or 5. So it was like 3 o'clock in the morning by the time I went to bed. Not good. Not good. So if I'm a little like, that's why. Today, I probably should have went to bed at a decent hour, because I only had like 4 hours sleep. Now to mat this, I think I'm going to do it on some black, because I think it'll really pop. And before I glue this down, let's cut it down. You're too old? Me too, Laura. I never should have done that. Never. Never. Never should have done that. And that's why I'm a little a little spacey today. With 4 hours sleep, it's no wonder. But I just had to see the ending. It was just so good. I'll like her sleep. I don't know if it's like or absolutely need it. Absolutely need my sleep. And it's funny because when I worked full time, I took a lot of naps. A lot of naps because I did a lot of night shifts and stuff, right? So I was always napping. And now I almost never nap. I stay up all day. But yeah, I need to go to sleep at a decent hour. So I'll have to tell myself that when I start my next series to binge watch, not to watch, 5 or 6 episodes in one night. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, need is probably more accurate, although I've been sleeping great, but I still need to be, I've not been sleeping great, but I still need to be in my bed. Yeah. You still kind of rest, right? You still get some rest, even if you're not sleeping. Okay, I'm gonna do, something right there. I could have done brown. I could have done brown instead of black. Let me get brown. Let me get a brown. We tried to binge no more than 2 episodes a night. Yeah, it gets to be a bit much. But oh my goodness. That Jamie fella. He's pretty dreamy. We'll say it that way. You know who else would have been great for that part? Gerard Butler. I mean, he's too old now because Jamie is, I think, well, in the book, I think they say he's 22 years old. I think they made him a little older in the show. But yeah, a young Gerard Butler, not Butlet. I've been watching a lot of movies too lately. I'm loving just the one, a movie and then just be done. Well, here it's a streaming service that we have, and I don't know who made the movie. I don't know if it was HBO but I'm watching it on Crave because on my new phone, I got a streaming service, and it's called The Witches, and it had Anne Hathaway in it, and Chris Rock. Anyway, a few pretty good actors. It was really good. I so enjoyed. I know Kristen A. Butlet. What was I thinking of? That was a misspoke, but not. Again, but not. Oh, what was the show that he did? Oh, that was just it was so good, but it was such a good movie, but it was so sad. I think it's, oh, what is her name? She used to be on Grey's Anatomy. Katherine Heigl? Him and Katherine Heigl. He's only 8 months older than you. Yeah, he's supposed to be, well, in the book, he's 22 years old. But I think they probably made him a little older. And I think the actress, in the TV show or whatever, I think she said she was 25, but in the book she was a little older. Kristen said, Janet with RTS Scrapbooking will have slips. One of my favorites is border strippers. Oops. I just had stamps flying all over. It's your birthday this Saturday? Well, happy birthday, Laura. Okay, how is that not going? The way I had it at the beginning. Come on there. Okay. Let me see. We could put that, and then I could put like feels like home, right? Because to us, it feels like home. Oh, his. Okay. His is on Saturday. Oh. Really? He does not look 42. I know, though. There's 5 seasons of Outlander, so he would have been, what, 37 probably? Because they do about one a year, right? But still, he did not look 37. It's funny because I was telling Dave about, I want to start watching Outlander, and most of the people he works with, it's like a male-dominant workplace, right? There's only like a few women that are in his field. There's not very many. And he's like, oh, we were talking about that last week, and the guys at work were saying how good it was. I thought that was pretty funny. Oh, the guys at work said it was a really good show. Okay, so this one I'm going to have to cut in 2 because I only have 2. He's counting backwards. He stays young. I want to do that. I want to do that. I want to count backwards. There. Let's ink the edges. Okay. I think we'll ink the hearts. I kind of said the H pretty I think I've been listening too much of Scottish accents on Outlander. That is definitely one of the places that I want to go to. Ugh, so bad. So bad, so bad, so bad. Do any of you have any, like, big trips planned? We're still a little, I don't know, iffy about, like, taking planes and that kind of stuff. I don't know. Don't know if I'm ready for that yet. I want to be. I definitely want to be. I don't know. Just since I cut those up, I kind of want to use them. Laura says, yes, you really should come to Scotland. Dad and I volunteered to be your tour guide. Laura says, nope, nothing planned at the moment. Michelle says, I'm going to Barcelona and Amsterdam in September. You rescheduled twice since March 2020? I know. I wish we would have gotten our cruise in at the time. We were 2 weeks short if we would have just made it in time. Kristen says, the YouTube channel I've been watching is an Aussie couple, and the other day I said something to my sister about what they said. She was like, what? You mean because of their accent? It's so funny because I'm just going to move my chair over and sit down for a bit. We were traveling once and we had gone to Texas. And their accent is really thick there, right? And we had landed and it was a Stampin' Up! Convention, and you know, we were kind of grabbing our stuff and everything, and some girls came over and said, y'all aren't from around here, are you? And we were like, no, we're from Canada. And they like, oh, I could tell by your accent. And we're like, we have accents? It was kind of cute. Laura says, LOL, Kristen, I do that when I've been watching Adele. You're going to a cruise to Norway? Oh. Yeah. That would be fun. Okay, I don't know. I think I'll just do this here. I'll do this here. Like that. Okay. Let's just saying phrases. Oh, you sound like them? Yeah, you pick up their accent. Yep. That's what happened to me a while ago when I said heart. I kind of said it and it kind of sounded Scottish to me. The way I said it. It's like, oh, okay, I've been watching a little bit too much Outlander. Oh, talk about gory though. There's a few times last night I literally had to watch like through my fingers. You know, kind of put my fingers in front of my face because I was like, oh, this is so gory. They kind of, you know, didn't shy away from anything. Ugh. But what a good show. That has been on my to watch list for years, like literally years. And finally, I finally watched it. I think this is going to be my title because I don't really have a lot of room left. So I'm kind of thinking that I might even... Hi, Daisy. You love the show, right? Oh, it's so good. The books are really good too. And season 1 followed the show followed the book pretty good, I think. Pretty good. There might have been a little bit of difference, but I thought it followed it pretty good. I think I was listening to someone and they said that after a while, it stops following it. Is that correct? Or was that Game of Thrones? That's another one that's on my to watch list. That's pretty gory too. That's pretty gory too. And there's another one too. Oh, that one's a Canadian author. And it's in the past like that. Margaret Atwood. I know that's the author. And I can't remember what the name of the book is or the series. But that's supposed to be really good too. That's another one that's on my radar. On my radar to watch. Definitely on... Oh, that's all crooked. Definitely on the radar. So where you guys are, is there a lot of mosquitoes? We were talking about mosquitoes. I love summer, but oh man, are those ever a nuisance? You're in the first book, about halfway. I think they've tried to stay as close to the book in the following season. Oh, have you watched the show yet, Daisy? I'm trying to read, watch, read, watch, read, watch. And the books are not short, right? They're about 800 pages. So, yeah, it's an investment. Highlander. Oh, okay. Yes, that's the Margaret Atwood. Atwood? I want to read the books first for that one too. And then watch the show. Okay, I'm all crooked, man. I'm all crooked. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do this. Oh, no, I want to put them just to keep, I don't know, it interesting. I don't like to put like large, medium, and small like in a row. I want to vary the size. The movie actor? Is there a movie and a TV show for Highlander? I did not know that. Let's cut this up. Ah, that was a Halloween paper. It goes really well with this though. That one there was a Halloween paper. It's all good. Okay. I don't think I'll use that. I'm not going to use the ice cream. Yes, The Handmaid's Tale. That is the one. Yes. So Highlander is another TV show? And it's a book. Who wrote that one? There's just so many. So many good ones, right? It creeped you out? Really? Is it scary? Really? I'm a big chicken, Kristen. Like I said, some of the stuff I was watching last night, I had to watch it through my fingers. Cool. So Highlander, I'll have to check that out. Although I'll probably finish watching one of them and then move on to the other show, just because I don't think I would mix them up, but oh, just runs too close to life right now. I get ya. I totally get ya. There's a few things that, a few books that people were talking about. Actually, it was a video before that I went live there. And it was Sarah Swan. She was doing her 5-star book prediction. I didn't finish watching the video because I had to come upstairs and get ready. But I think it was called All the Bright Places. And I think I have that book. And the book is about a pandemic. I'm like, I don't think I'd want to read that right now. I really don't. I lost one of the, oh no, there it is. I was going to say, I lost one of the little hearts. You think that was a show also? I mean, they are Highlanders and Outlanders in Outlander. You think that was a show too? Yeah, I'm enjoying that show. Okay, now we're going to put some butterflies. I'm glad you couldn't see me because I just had the biggest yawn. Oh my goodness. Note to self. Don't stay up till the middle of the night. Good morning, Colleen. I'm just looking because the messages kind of stop there. No, anything pandemic is not entertainment at the moment. You are quite correct, Laura. Okay. I think I'm going to do this. Keep the butterflies in the center of the page. I need one more though. I need one more. Is there any more? Let's do this and put this little guy up here. Just kind of do that, I think. Okay. Do this. Whew. Next Wednesday, in bed at 9. I think I'm going to put my alarm now. I'm going to put myself on notice now. Have you read Pachinko? It's on my TBR, but they made a show of it for Apple TV, I think. It has been really well done to watch. Oh. And you know what? I got Apple TV too. I think I got 3 months free subscription with my new phone. So I'll try to read it. No, I haven't read that book yet. One book that ripped me apart was, oh, what's it called? 5 Little Indians. Oh my goodness. That ripped me apart. I cried a couple times with that book. By Michelle Wood, I think is her name. Oh, I moved the camera. Sorry about that. Yeah, that was a sad book. Okay. Do you guys get hyper focused like that on stuff? Like I find I'm very much like that. Like I get hyper focused on stuff. You know, if I start something, for example, if I put my mind to, oh, I got to do some spring cleaning, then all of a sudden, that is the only thing that is on my mind. Or if I start watching a TV show, that is the only thing on my mind. I gotta watch all the shows. And I think that's why I'm kind of reluctant to start something new. Because it's like, you know, if you start that, you're gonna be doing hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of this. I tend to hyper focus on stuff. Okay. There. Yeah, I think I like this better. And I think, I don't know, I think with the stamping, it was as you know, how do you say that? As confused or a lot of noise like is in my head right now. Because of the no sleep. Because of the no sleep. Okay, so that gives me a little room for journaling. I don't need a lot of journaling. And we did take a lot of pictures the 4 or 5 days we were there. So that works. Okay, a lot of leftovers. You wish you were like that for spring cleaning? Oh my goodness. I'm like, that's all I can think about is I want to clean. No, the layout, the stamping didn't suit this layout. And I'm at the point where I go down a path with something and then pretty soon, like pretty quick in the layout, I make a decision, yay or nay. And then I stick with it. And then I stick with it. But this was the last, I wanted to do the last page kit. You got focused on decluttering last year? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing in my craft room right now. Kind of decluttering quite a bit. And then it kind of, you know, kind of manifested itself in other places in my house. I'm like, oh, I gotta clean that up. So if you saw my organization video yesterday, have I been using the art journal you bought in one of the hauls? No, not yet. If you saw my organization video yesterday, I worked on sampling out all my distress crayon. Never decluttering. No, but what I mean is by decluttering is like organizing, making sure that everything is put in a way that is easy for me to use. I have a hard time getting rid of stuff. Absolutely. Although it was so funny because in one of my hauls, in front of the papers, there was these 2 sheets that were just like thank you and all this stuff, and I don't do cards, so I'm like, I'm just gonna chuck that. And people are like, no. I'm like, peeps, by the time the video went up, that thing was long gone. It was gone in the garbage. When I make up my mind for something, it's just poof, gone. Let's put these away. So anyway, that organization video I did yesterday, or it wasn't yesterday, but I posted yesterday. I did my crayons, and then, you know, I had my inks up on the wall. You know, I think I had started with red. I had put red, pink, orange, yellow. You know, I had kind of done the rainbow, but I hadn't done them the exact same way as, I'll go get it. I hadn't done it in the exact same way as this. And when I did this, then I was like, oh, you know what? I want to put the colors exactly like that, because when I'm looking for a reinker, when I'm looking for a color, you know, to match my layout or whatever, I want to be able, I want to be able to find it right away. So I fixed my big ink pads, my Distress inks, and my Distress Oxide. And then yesterday, I was using those, and I think I had pink and purple together. Yesterday, I took the time and I organized all these in this order too. So now even these are in this order. So I have, and I even put the containers in the order. So I have pink and red, yellow, orange, I have green, then I have blue, purple, and then neutral on the bottom. So when I'm looking for something, I can easily find it. So that worked out really well. So that's another little thing that I organized yesterday. Laura says, I was playing in my art journal this morning. The rock candy crackle paste, which is clear, works really well over distressed paints. No idea what I'll do with the page, LOL. You know, that's the fun part, right? Even if nothing comes of it, you get to learn what that specific product does. The crayon color chart is gorgeous. I love it too. I love it too. And now I love that I have this. And, you know, if I'm looking for something, let's say if I wanted to look for an orange, I can go, you know what? Rusty Hinge is the best color for this layout. Like, just by having this, it just makes it so that it's like, wow, I am loving that. That I can find colors really easy now. Now I did print, I did print some more for my other products, but I haven't worked on them yet. But I got this close to water and it kind of smudged, but that's okay. I'm sure over the years, it's going to get kind of all smushed up. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get an 8.5 by 11 page protector and I'm going to put it in. I don't want to put it in a binder because I want to have it close to where I work. I definitely want to have it close to where I work because I want to be able to use this all the time. I agree with you, Michelle. It is pretty. Laminate it? I could do that too. I could laminate it too. Because I have a laminator. I have 3 missing. And next time I put it in order, I'll order those and then I could laminate it. I do laminate a lot of stuff. It's so pretty. So pretty. And I want to put it where, like I said, I can just grab it, look at my colors, but it just showcases the colors so well. So well. But the thing is, I was like, oh, when they come out with the new colors, like for example, saltwater taffy, I'm going to have to do this all over again. So what, once a year, I guess they do what now? Only 4 new inks a year? So I guess I'll only have to do that once a year. That wouldn't be too bad. That wouldn't be too bad if I only had to do it once a year. Can we yell Jinx in a chat? I'm like, what? I just got it. Can we yell Jinx in a chat? That's funny. Okay, what do I want to do? Hi, Danny. Oh, thank you. It's a little simple today, but you know what? I think it's all my brain could handle today. It'll teach me for staying up almost all night to watch Outlander. Oh, but my goodness. I am listening to The Eye of the World and reading it at the same time right now, which is The Wheel of Time. That's another episode that I want to watch. Let me see. I want to show you how many, although I don't think I have it all on here. Let me see here. Yeah, I don't have very many on here. I just have Outlander, which I've already started watching season 1. Now I have to wait till I read the second book. Virgin River, which is my next one. Discovery of Witches, which I finished. And Firefly Lane, which again, I got to read the book first. And then I'll put on here Wheel of Time. And then Handmaid's Tales. Do you guys do that too? Make list? Because I'll forget. Staying up late to look at Jamie. Yeah, pretty much. Although, oh my goodness, he was going through some rough times last night. Now I'm keeping track of what I've watched. So I've watched The Witches, which is a movie. He's Just Not That Into You, which I watched probably, that's one of my favorite movies of all time. You know what I forgot to put on there? I watched Twister, which I used to watch that every year, and I watched it about 2-3 weeks ago. Love it. If you guys watch, it's The Coroner. There's 3 or 4 seasons. So good. Bridgerton season 2. I've watched the entire season. Just Go With It. Made in Manhattan. Second act. How Do You Know? The Ugly Truth, which has George Butler and Katherine Heigl. That's the movie I was trying to think about a while ago. That's the movie that I just loved. Outlander season 1. And then another one of my favorite actress is Jennifer Gardner. And I got a notice on Netflix that Peppermint, this movie that she made, was going to not be available as of April 30th. So I'm like, okay, I've been wanting to watch that. I got to watch it right now. I'll have to message you with some of the series we've gotten hooked on. Oh, awesome. Grace and Frankie. I started watching that, but I need to get back to it. I think I watched one show. And Twister. And I'm sure I forgot some. Because I want to do a page of movies I watched in 2022 and series I watched in 2022. So what I should do is find the movie banner, or, you know, the movie image, and take pictures and then make a folder on my phone and put all of those pictures in there. And then at the end of the year, I can just print them all out. Sort of like I do with my books. So I can do, you know, a couple pages. I don't think I'll put movies and series together. I think I'll keep them separate. You know what I forgot to put there? See, that's what I mean. A Discovery of Witches. That is good too. I watched season 2 and 3 in 2022. I think one is Into the Dark. It's a Marvel series. Oh, that sounds good. Definitely good. Into the Dark was great. Awesome. Okay, so I think I'm going to end it here. And we'll go live again next week. And we'll create another layout. You just got on? Oh no, Carrie. So we'll end it here and we'll do it again next week. So we will talk to you soon. I'll do a thing to put it up on YouTube so you know what time. Bye, Ria. Bye, Daisy, Carrie, Kristen, Danny, Laura. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.